Hey you guys, I'm back with another video, and it took me a while because I was not feeling well. As you can see, I've already did her brows off camera and I'm now priming her lip with some concealer, and like always I'm not gonna set it. So I had made this video a few days ago, but I had to wait until my voice came back so that way I could do my proper voiceovers. And as you can see, sis is admiring her brows, okay? Who doesn't like a sharp brow, okay? Ooh, look at them. Oh, I did that. Yes.
Yeah, I know this is my favorite part, babe, the eyebrows.
Okay, so I'll be going into the BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I'm using that royal blue, and I'm just gonna lightly tap it on the outer corner of her eye and then just build it up. I don't want to put too much though because blue kind of does overpower the eyes sometimes, and I don't want to put too much. Okay, so now I'm going into the Juvia's Zulu palette, and I'm going to be using that shade right there. I don't know the name of the shade, I'm so sorry, I'm still learning. But that's going to be my transitioning shade. I'm going to be using light tapping motions, and then I'm going to let the brush do most of the work by blending it out. So now I'm going to be taking that light transition shade from the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette and just lightly tap it towards the lighter blue just to give it that soft blend. So now I'll be cutting her crease, and I'm just following the natural shape of her eyeball. She does have hooded eyelids, but not as deep or hooded as mine's, so I have to be very careful with how I do her cut crease because I don't want to do nothing over the top and it makes her look crazy, you know. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with those brushes back and forth just to blend out the outer corners of that cut crease. Okay, so now I'm going into the Ofra, I think that's how it's pronounced, loose eyeshadow pigments color, and I'm going to be using that on her crease with a smaller brush. Please ignore my ashy lips in the video. Thank you. Okay, so this is actually a Wet n Wild loose highlight, and I'm using it as an eyeshadow on the inner corner of her cut crease, and as you can see, it just gave that beautiful transition that I was looking for. Okay, so now I'm going in the Nicka K liquid eyeliner, and I'm just gonna be putting like a small eyeliner there. I'm not even trying to do anything dramatic because I want the shadow to stand out. Now I'm gonna start off with her under eye concealer. I'm gonna apply the eyeshadows to her bottom lid, and then I'm gonna start off with her foundation. I forgot to show what foundation I was using on her, and I was using the Black Radiance foundation in the shade Rum Spice, and as you can see, it is a perfect match for her skin. Okay, so even though I applied the foundation to her forehead first, I'm still doing my 3-in-1 method, which is the cream, contour in the contoured areas, then the foundation, then the concealer in the highlighted areas. Then I'll just take my time and blend everything out together. Okay, so if you watched my last YouTube video, I did her contour a little too dark, and I did not like the way it came out because I applied too much of the contour cream. So right now I'm learning from that mistake by applying a small amount to the forehead and a small amount right there by her cheekbones. And then I'll be using a stippling brush to blend it all out. So I'm using the Real Techniques foundation brush 200, and I'm just using it to blend out her under eye concealer. Applying a small amount of concealer just to make her contour pop. So right now I'm using the Black Radiance medium to dark contour palette, and I forgot to show what shade I was using. I was actually using the lighter shade in the palette just to contour her forehead, and the darker shade to contour her cheekbones. And I'm also using that light shade to contour her nose. Now I'm going back in with my foundation brush just to blend everything together before applying the setting powder. Okay, so I don't know why I keep forgetting to put it in the video, but I used the Black Radiance blush, and as you can see I applied that to her cheeks, and I'm blending it out with the foundation brush. So now with a sponge, I'm just lightly tapping the setting powder, the black opal setting powder, to her face, to her under eyes, and to her chin and under her contour. I realized less is more, and baking is not necessarily needed, especially seeing that she's oily, because it's gonna just end up cakey. And right now I'm just setting her nose with some highlight from the Black Radiance contour palette, and the top of her lips as well, because I will be highlighting that Cupid's bow with the lip liner.
Can you just zoom in on this side real quick? One time. Just zoom.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Those are not real lashes, okay? Calm down.
Okay, tell them boo. So right now I'm using that Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just brushing off that excess product, but I'm also patting it in just to give everything that seamless look. going over it with a foundation brush again one more time. Then I'll be setting her face. So now I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Trio highlight palette, and I'm going to be using that rose gold highlight color. Isn't it so pretty? Look at it. Just give her that nice soft highlighting glow. So I'm using the highlight from the dark to deep, Black Radiance contour palette, and I'm just applying a small amount because I don't know, I just feel like it gave her that nice warm glow that I was looking for. And as you can see, she's admiring it as well. And I'm just using my foundation brush just to dye it down a bit, because the whole idea is just to highlight it just a bit, not to let it be out there. So I'm going to be using these 5D Darling lashes and the Kiss Lash Glue, and I'm just applying it like I would with any eyeliner to her natural lash line, and I'm just going to let that dry, then apply her lashes that way. I find it a lot easier for me to do it like that. And that is it, you guys. That is the finishing look. I actually enjoyed doing it. It just came out so soft but flawless. You know what I mean? Like, I just love this look. Oh my goodness, I did that. And if you guys enjoyed this look, you guys could definitely hit the like button down below. And if you would like to see more, hit the subscription button down below and the bell notification so you guys can see when I post more videos. Thank you guys for watching, and like always, see you guys till next time.
I love this. Look at your face, girl.